Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Rukn podcast. So, on today's episode, we're gonna run back one of the first series I started, which was basically interviewing student leaders. And the guest I have today, she's not just a student leader, but she's also an organization founder. So, Pragya, could you please introduce yourself and give me a brief?
Sure. So, hi everyone, I'm Pragya. I'm from India and I'm 17. I came to Qatar back in August and I'm the founder of Healing Arts Qatar. And I love researching, I love reading, and I'm also interested in AI and medicine. So yeah, I'm really glad that Dana called me here for this podcast. It's really fun. I love her work. She does such an amazing job. Like the podcasts are so good. You guys better check it out. Like it's amazing. Yeah, better. So I'm looking forward to this session. Like it's going to be amazing, and I have so much more to learn with her. Also, like I want to portray my message, what I've learned here in Qatar, and how Qatar has been to me. So I'm very happy. Yeah.
Okay, so I know more than you guys about her, so I have a bit of a brief about what I'm gonna ask. So, my first question to you is after coming to Qatar, you took a gap year, right? So, during this gap year, the things you did, the work, or everything you did that change your view on the importance of leadership, the importance of education, or like in general, change your views on anything?
Yeah, I think the gap year it really helped me shape my myself, like my profile and everything. Because during this gap year, I was able to discover things that I was not previously aware of. Like back in India, I was not aware like I would be here in Qatar. Like I was not sure till the end. Like until I came here, I was like, okay, I'm really in Qatar, so I need to utilize this opportunity. I need to make sure that I make use of my resources to the maximum. So I was during this gap year, I went to the library, I read books, I discovered various resources. I also learned about what I want to do in my future, about how I can do it, and what is needed for a student to do it in their high school times, like how to build their profile for university and all this stuff. So it was really a game changing year for me. Like it helped me learn so many things. Like, and trust me, it's been like, people say that okay, this gap year might have hindered your education, or maybe it was a waste of time, but for me it was definitely a transformative phase. Like I was not sitting idle, like I was learning and doing stuff. So it was really great for me. And like I also started playing arts Qatar during this gap year. I wanted to do something, and I wanted to do something on my own. Like I like doing changes. Like I like working with a team, and I like leading initiatives that will actually make an impact. So hence I started doing arts Qatar. So this year has been like really really important to me. Like if I look back, like when I will grow, when I'll like be something, like when I'll be successful, I'll definitely look back to this year as like the year that really built my foundation. Like it's something that I will never ever let go. Like it's really my pride and like my hard work.
That's so inspiring, honestly. I love it. Like most people in your case, they either get mad about it, sad about it, they just stop doing anything. But I love that you decided to use that for your advantage. Now, before we go any further, I don't want the listeners who aren't like fully aware of what you do to be confused. So could you please explain to us what Healing Hearts is and what you do?
So yeah, Healing Hearts Qatar is like a student-led non-profit organization where we aim to spread kindness and empathy around Qatar, and we do this by small initiatives that will help make the communities more happier. Basically, we can have like a small part in their life, in making their day a little better, making their smiles a little wider, and that's all our motive. Like we want to do initiatives that will make us that will make Qatar like a more positive community, you can say. So like it was founded by, because I was just one time I was volunteering for an organization. It's like a worldwide global organization where we had to make cards for patients. So I was like, okay, I'll make these cards. But then I thought, why not we do this with a group of people. Like we work together to do this initiative with a much wider impact, and make sure that the people in Qatar, they get this impact. Like um, cut this out. Okay, so that's why I founded Healing Arts Qatar. At first, I was really unsure that what's going to be the what is going to be the results, because it was a very completely different topic that anyone was doing. So I was kind of nervous, but then eventually it worked out, and here now we are like almost 6 months in August, and like we have like almost 500 followers. So I'm really happy, and we've had like I think four events so far, and I'm really glad about how our team about how our team is doing, and the support from all the audience, the attendees, and all the sponsors, the people who have helped me, helped Healing Hearts Qatar grow such a long way, and we have so much more to go, to learn and grow. So I'm really happy, and yeah.
Okay, that's great to hear. And like I'll say, coming from personal experience, it's not easy to do what you did in such a short amount of time. Like guys, I'll be honest, we've been doing Rukn for like a year and a half now, almost a year and a half, 2 years I think, and like it's hard, guys. It's hard. I'll tell you that much. But if you find the right person or people to help you, it's gonna be much easier. So, for you, like, how did you go about teamwork and finding people who helped you and all of that?
I mean, there's been Farah, who is the vice president of Healing Arts Qatar. She's been a constant support. Like, she was the first applicant that I talked to, and like instantly, I had this feeling that okay, she is a good. She's like a person that I must have. So like, she's a vice president. She has been with me through and through, like when it was the first event, when right now when we are hosting such huge events, when we are doing a research project right now. So everything, she's been here, she's been with us, and she's been with me and supporting me. Like we've had so many problems, and like she has been with me, and like some of the members, like I would say Anbar, and we have Iman, Sarah, they have all been like so supportive, and they've been giving so much to the team. And I'm really happy to see that people in my team, they really think of HHQ as their own organization, and I want them to do that. Like we are a team. Like I don't think a Healing Arts is anything without my team. Like I say that I'm the founder, but I'm backed up by them. So it's really important for me to make sure my team gets acknowledged, and I'm really grateful for them. So I think overall, our team and like the support from the attendees, the sponsors, they have been a great help in making sure that Healing Arts is successful. Like we are growing right now. I would not call ourselves us successful, but I would say that we are doing good so far.
Okay, so you spoke about the events and stuff like that. Could you give us a bit of insight to, like, I'm not gonna ask all of them because, yeah, your favorite one.
uh, I'm gonna say my most favorite one was the Garangao celebration, where like our team, like we just started. Like it was an initial period. So like we as a team, we went like to Sukwakif, and we distributed the candies. It was really fun. We had so much fun. Like it was so good. It was like a more connecting experience, seeing the children so happy when we give them their bags and stuff. And like it was really good. And like we had, so I feel like it was a really great time that I spent with my team. And like even did like we gifted so many things to children, and they were so happy. So I felt like that was the cutest event I had, cutest event we did, and like also like the most memorable for sure.
So you mentioned in the beginning that you dove into the world of AI and you have stuff to do there. Before I ask what I want to ask, could you give us another brief of what you're doing there, like what your work in AI is?
So AI is a very growing field, and for me, like I was interested at first, but then when I really dive deep into it during the year, I felt like this is really like something I want to explore. So like what I do, I basically AI is a vast field. Like it has so many subfields inside it. So for me, I just like to build models. To be simple, I'm gonna give it in simple words. I like to build models. Like I'm an AI developer at like few organizations, and I'm also doing my own project. And like I feel like it's a good and interesting field, and I also like medicine. So I like to integrate AI and medicine. So I like to work around how can we make like medicine, healthcare better with the use of AI. Where they scan images and diagnose people. So those kind of stuff. It's really cool, and I feel like it's a good field. But it's not like my main interest. Like I have my main interest is in drug discovery. So yeah, drug discovery is basically like where they search about which drugs, potential drugs for certain medicines, and they just research. So I love researching. That's yeah.
Okay, that's so interesting, guys. When I first like thought about interviewing her, like the first thing I thought was because of Healing Hearts. The more I get to know you, like you're such an interesting person. I'm what the? Did you guys hear that? It's supposed to be a heartfelt moment. No.
Oh no.
Anyway, so obviously this like AI drug discovery medicine field and then Healing Hearts are like on opposite sides. So how do you go about balancing them?
um, yeah, that's true. Like AI and healing arts is like completely two opposite sides of a coin. Like if I want, like, I mean, I would want to start like a science based organization, but I feel like we have enough, so I did not want to do that. And I wanted to do something related to human qualities. I mean, okay, AI is good, medicine is good, science is good, but like we need to develop ourselves as a person as well. So I thought about this, and it was a thing that it was a I would not say that I am like always kind, like, because I don't want to portray myself as like the epitome of kindness. I mean, yeah, I am kind, but like there are instances when I have to improve myself. I also am a person who have to learn. So I feel like this organization will help me learn and also help others learn. I want to grow together with it. I would not say that I'm too qualified for it. That I like we are promoting kindness, but I would say that I am also learning. Like we're in a learning phase. We're all trying to be kind. I want to make sure that everyone is kind. So yeah, and AI and all these are like my interests. Yeah, I do it at home. I also try to juggle. I juggle like there's WhatsApp on one tab, and then there's like my Google on other tabs. I just keep on going uh, between it and just type it. I mean, I'm fine with it, but like it kind of gets too much. And at one point, I just crash out, and I'm like, I need a two days break or 1 week break. Once I take a break, it takes me a lot of struggle to actually get back to the pace. But like it's fun, like when you go at the event, when you see so many attendees, when you see them enjoying, and you see sweet comments, like people enjoy the event, it really makes me happy and wants me to keep doing this. So I think overall it's like balancing things, and I've been managing it like quite okay, I'm gonna say, because I've been able to do it, but like I feel like I can do better. But my team overall has helped me a lot in this. Like I do tell that when there are things to be done, there are people who step up and do it. So I don't have that much, headache on my head that this has to be done, this has to be done. So I think we're doing great right now. So let's hope it goes like this.
Okay, I want to like comment on two things you said. The first thing you said was about because you're doing like this, Healing Hearts about kindness, and no, you're not like the most kind person, or like you are kind, but like you're not like kindness in a human form, which is I feel like most people. How can I say it? Like because you're leading this, they expect you to be perfect in this certain thing. Like for me, Rukun's about social skills, life skills, this type of stuff. So people expect me to be like a machine in this kind of stuff. I can talk to anyone. I can do anything. Like, bro, communication skills are the max, confidence is the max. Like, guys, like,
They're humans.
we're just like you. Like, we're no different. I'm gonna tell you that much.
That's true.
And another thing, the part of like you're multitasking. Like I'll tell you this much, I'm doing less than her and I'm way more stressed. I'm right now during the summer break, I'm doing editing and filming. But when I tell you I crash out every time I try to edit, it pisses me off.
Editing is really tough.
It's really tough, guys. I promise you it's not as easy as it looks. When I tell you the hardest part is getting the video on the editing website.
It's because of this iPhone. The story.
It's insane, bro. Anyway, back on track. So, moving on to a question, not just commenting on the things you said. Was there ever a moment during all you did, your like, I'm gonna call it a leadership journey, where you felt completely out of your comfort zone, like you were like lost, you didn't know what to do?
Um, I'm gonna be pretty honest. I feel like that every day because I'm like,
Same.
I'm like, I'm like, this has to be done. This like I need to make sure that our team goes good. And like, I mean, yeah, they do like a great job, but like, there's still stress, and I feel like there has been like moments when I literally felt like giving up, but like, cause like it's been too stressful, or it's been too traumatic for me. Like, there's been instances, but like I feel I pushed through it, cause like after all, like I started it with the motive of doing an impact, and if I give up so soon, it will not be worth it. Like I need to make sure that we have that kind of we have that kind of impact. Like we actually we I want to reach that stage where we have like done something huge, and I can be happy about it. Like, oh yeah, I finally did it. Like it's like a moment of achievement, yeah. And I don't feel like I've reached that yet. And until that, I want to persevere. I want to go on. Like there's going to. I feel like everything has a flaw to it. I don't. We all of us, we are all not perfect. Like I think we should. I think we need to push through the hard moments and stuff. So I feel like, yeah, leadership also comes with like instances that you want to give up, and you want to just throw away everything, and you want to shout at the person. You're like, how dare you, but then something stops you, because like you have started this, and you've started this with a motive, and if you do that right now, it will all go to waste. So just we have to keep that in mind and move ahead. Just start, just ignore it, or if you can fix it, that's all right, but otherwise just ignore it and move ahead. Like there are many people supporting you. Like if you look at just one problem, you basically ignore the hundreds of people who are supporting you. So I think we should look forward to the positive side of it.
Okay, so you mentioned like you still haven't felt like you reached that point of like something you wanted to achieve. Why is that? I feel like you've, from what I'm hearing at least, you've done a lot. So why do you think you haven't, gotten there?
Of course, I mean, for me, being a when I have, I think I'll be sure that I've accomplished something after I make my family, I have my family secure. I have like everything is good. I want to make sure that my parents, they get what they want. Like the second they ask me, like I want to make sure they're happy, and I want to make sure they don't have any thing to worry about. That's when I feel accomplished. But right now, I think I am working on it for it. Like I'm working for it. Like I still have so many things to do. So I feel like, yeah, I want to keep going, and I want to make sure that I keep this momentum. And for Healing Hearts, I think we have so much more to achieve. Like I want to hold big events with hundreds of people, and make sure that everyone is happy. I want to hold concerts. I want to hold fairs. I want to make sure that everyone knows about Healing Hearts Qatar. That's my motive. I know it's very far-fetched, but I think we can reach it if we do hard work, because nothing is impossible. Like, and with the team that we have, if we have good people, I think it's definitely possible. So yeah, I think we'll do it.
No, I agree, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's not a good mindset to have. Like, you still haven't reached what you want. Like, is there anything in mind, like a milestone? When you reach it, you'll feel a bit accomplished. Like, you can rest on the inside.
I would not say that it's like a milestone that I would rest after. I'll feel just satisfied by myself. I'll be happy of what I've done. Right now, I'm happy of myself. I will not say that I'm like super disappointed that I've not done this, I've not done that. I feel like I'm happy, but I am not that happy to stop. Like I have some sort of motivation to keep going, because there should be like, for me personally, I feel like we should not be like completely satisfied until and unless we have reached the end point. And of course there's no end point in like one life, in our life, but like there's a moment where that okay, you have done it. Everyone has it. Like maybe getting accepted to a good university, or getting a very high paid job or anything, or buying a house. These are some milestones that we think that okay, we have achieved it, and after doing a lot of hard work we get it. So I feel like that's the point where I will feel very happy about my, like I'll be very satisfied. But I will definitely not give up after that. It does not mean that I'll stop, like I'll rest or something, but it will just make me really happy that I was able to do all of this, and like my hard work did not go to waste. Like I'm really proud of myself, I would say. But yeah, I'm proud of myself right now as well, but like you get me, like
Okay, no, yeah, I think I misunderstood, because I felt like what you were getting at was like like, I don't know, you're not satisfied or you don't think you've done enough until you reach a certain thing, which I think, isn't the best mindset to have, but that's not what you mean, so we're good, we're on the same page. So I'm gonna continue on the road of like what we're talking about you building your team and all of that. Now, you've built your team in like 6 months, like less even. So, what did you feel were like very important, let's say, values you had to embed not to, change the direction of where you're going? Because many people they have different ideas, and obviously you don't want to take only your idea because that's selfish. So obviously you're taking their idea, but what did you do to like stay on the right path? Sorry.
Sorry. See, I will not. I will say like my team has changed. Like throughout the 6 months, we had have lots of changes, and I would say I'm grateful like for every one of them who joined and for every one of them who left, because like everyone had a role to play in Healing Arts Qatar, and like they did a great job. And I feel like throughout these 6 months, we had like so many talented people, so many ambitious people join Healing Arts Qatar, give their inputs, and it helped us grow a lot. Initially, I was so lost because like I did not know what to do as a founder. Like it was just a blindly made decision. I was like, I'll start an organization, and I started it, and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? So the team members, they really helped me because like they were experienced members like Zahra, Anbar. They really helped me navigate through the process. They helped me say that okay, this is how it works, we should have this team, we should have I was like, okay. And it really helped me shape what I am today. Like right now I know how it works, but before I was like so lost. So they really helped me. And like there are moments like when people have different opinions and we clash. So I try to put it like I try to like but like there are instances when it doesn't work. Like the opinion is not going to work. So I mean it leads to bad situations, but it's okay. It's part of the process.
Yeah.
And but like we have had so many creative inputs and so many creative suggestions, and I totally take that into account. I want to incorporate everyone's suggestions. I always want to make sure that each and every member of Healing Arts Qatar gets what they want. Like if they I would love to I love taking their ideas, and I feel like they have so many amazing ideas. So I really think that the team has grown a lot. I would say like it has been like we have a few people who are still stuck with us, and we have seen new people. These and every one of them are amazing, like each one of them. So it's been really good. Like I mean the process has been definitely transformative. Like dealing with certain situations, dealing with certain misconceptions or misunderstandings, or there's some cases of extreme, you would say like it's very bad. So controlling them, it gets really hectic for me, but overall everything goes well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think I like to ask this question to most like student leaders who come here. Obviously, you as a leader, you have a goal. You have something you want to fulfill. And as I mentioned and as you said, obviously you want to take their advice, their input because they have good ideas. So, how do you find the middle line? Like how do you find the point where it's like you're okay with it and they're okay with it?
I mean, so far there has been instances when people have given their ideas, and like I've really loved them, but like it would not work out for the situation. And I feel like just talking out with communication. Communication is the key, guys. Just talk. We talked. I talk to them. We agree. We I give the reasons why I think that this opinion might not work, and they either give alternatives or they understand it. So like there should be like a feeling of understanding and communication between a team, so that we can ensure that everyone's opinions are heard and we act on it. So I feel like it has been amazing, because me and my team, we can work together. We can understand what is the situation and why we think that the opinion cannot work. Like until and unless it's like until and unless like there's something that has to be done, I don't think that there has been a situation where there has been a disagreement between me and my team, because we've always understood each other, and understood like what is the um, you know
The goal or what you need, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Like, because we can understand the situation.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, it's there's not been a hassle so far.
Okay. No, that's great. So usually when I ask people, I usually ask them what does this certain thing mean to you. But I feel like leadership is known to most people, like leadership, stepping up, stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people get certain things wrong about it. So could you tell me what leadership doesn't mean to you, what people might get wrong about it?
Sure, like that's an amazing question. For me, I feel like leaders are supposed to be that perfect person, like the one that should, like, be the most perfect. They should be like, they should have no flaws, and they should never do any mistakes. Because like that's what I've got it from people. Like, I have some flaws. I will agree on that, and I'm working on it. But like it's kind of difficult to manage like everything at once, because like you have to look through the events team, the press team, the fundraising, the outreach, and everything. Like it's all under you. Like you're working you're looking through all these events, how they're doing. And at one point you literally, you get frustrated, and people think that, okay, you're the founder, you have to chill. You're the founder, you should be like, you should be the one.
Like know what you're doing. You need to
Yeah,
be in control.
yeah, you should be like the kindest person. And like I'm trying, but like I'm also human. Like I'm learning as well. Like I mean, yeah, I've started it, but it does not mean that I take accountability of you don't it does not mean that it defines me as a person. Like I am growing as a person, but like being a founder is like a part that I'm still not used to. Like I am learning through it. Like I'm learning how to control my feelings, and how to make sure that I I be calm, because like apparently I tend to get really I tend to shout a lot. I don't know, that's like my voice or something. I don't even realize, like at events, like certain event, I don't know when it happened, but like eventually I shouted at some people, and I was like, did I do that? I was so sad. Like I was so sad. I was like crying, like, oh my god, why did I do that? I do not want people to get that message, because like as yeah, but it was just so frustrating, because like most of my members, they're out of the country right now. And I was going there, and like we had so many people, and like the sponsors were there. So I just wanted everything to go really well. So people thought that, okay, people really expected so much from me, and I feel like I let them down. But whatever, I'm growing. I'll make sure that that does not happen next time. But like everyone should know that leadership is does not mean that, they'll be like the inspiration. Like of course they should be someone people look up to. But like we are also, learning. Like I think we should look to the leader's perspective as well, about what are the responsibilities that we have to go, fulfill, and how we are. I'm just trying to make it through, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Please spare me.
No, I agree. Like, I think especially in her case, because they're organizing events. Like, guys, يعني شوي شوي. Yeah. Like, I agree with this point. Like, leaders aren't perfect. Like, I've talked about this a lot, and I think, in my opinion, leaders are the people who step up when no one else wants to step up. For me, that's what defines a leader. It's not that someone, like, the person who doesn't step up could make no mistakes and the leader could make many, but at the end of the day, the leader is the one who stepped up. So you guys have no place to say anything. She stepped up. Like, calm down. Yes, we make mistakes, we learn, we grow. Now, you were speaking about inspiration, and like the leader should be seen as inspiration. So throughout all of this, who have you seen as your number one inspiration?
For me, I don't have an inspiration. I don't want to be cliche or something, but like I don't have like a particular person I look up to. I have many people I look up to. Like like I don't have like, okay, I want to become like this person. I don't have that like a strong of a I don't have, yeah, I don't look up to them that. But like there's my mother, there's my father, there's my sister. Like I of course look up to them, because like they are doing a great job. And like there's my friends I look up to. But like there's not a person that, like, not a particular person who I like want to be like. I want to be that person probably. Like I want to achieve something. I'm telling you guys, like I want to cure cancer. No, I'm just joking. Like I would want to, like, I really want to do something for the greater good. And like I feel like Yeah, I feel like there are many people who play a part in what I am, like shape me, who how I am, because like the people around you really influence, like what you do, how you do. So I feel, my friends, my family, they have been a really great support, and like certain mentors, they have also been like a really really great motivation to push forward.
Okay, that's great to hear. And I actually like that answer more than the cliche one I would have expected. Because, no, I honestly love honesty here. Like, I feel like it's not more as inspiration as like I'm looking up to this certain person. I want to be like them, like what you said. Like you don't want to be someone, but it's more you're influenced by their actions. Like I have a friend who I'd say is an inspiration. Her name is Lindsay. Like, you see someone, they're achieving stuff, they're doing good, and I feel like it's not that you want to be them, but it's more of, wow, like, look what they can do. Maybe I want to try to do something in my own field. I'm not trying to be them, but like, you want to try and do something good. So that's great. So, leading Healing Hearts is, I feel like, different than most other organizations, because other organizations you could measure your impact, you know if it's something related to science, STEM, how many people have learned, their, like, let's say their level has gone up. Very easy to see how you've done or how much you've done. But for you, like, in an organization based around kindness, I feel like, in my opinion, I don't know, Salaha, no, it's hard to measure your impact. So how do you go about measuring your impact in the kindness part of it?
I think that's a really great point. Like it's a good, it's like a definitely a very confusing question that even I ask myself, because like we don't know what people are doing after the event. Like we try to promote kindness as much we try to promote kindness as much as we can during the event, but like we're not sure what is going to happen after the event. But like I think for us it's enough that people are happy at the event. They are enjoying the event, and like they really understand the message we're trying to portray. And I feel like eventually we will get the impact. Like we will see people knowing about us. They'll be like, yeah, I saw your the event, like it was really good, it really helped me shape as a person. And that would be so great. Like if I get to encounter this moment, I would be like, yeah, I would be like so happy. So I feel like I don't think like we can measure the impact for now, but I feel like it's too early as well, because like we just started. And I think eventually we will, it will be pretty visible that okay, we have done something and people have really grasped the message that we want to portray. So I think so, yeah, there's time for it. But I feel like whoever comes across like our motive, they one time or the other they will try to initiate it in their life. Like we just want to keep motivating them. That's all we can do. We can motivate them to do be kind, but after all it's their decision. It's like a human quality. I can't force anyone, like, so it depends on the person, to be honest. But I think as long as like we gather the right people, we will have the impact that we need.
Okay, no, I like that. I thought you were gonna, tell me something about the, like, like how others start to act after it. But I do agree. It's like, those little things. Like, when someone comes up, oh my God, guys, wait, I gotta tell you, because, like, this relates to what you were saying. A couple of days ago, right? I was out at the mall, and then a girl comes up to me. She's like, "Are you the one who does the podcast?" I was like, "Yo." And the problem is, we have like 200 followers, like less than 200. Like, it's not that much. Like, how did she know? I don't know.
Follow, guys.
Yo, follow. But anyway, bro, guys, I was stunned when I tell you my ego went up so high. I was like, yeah, that's me.
Dana.
I was like, no, maybe she has someone wrong, because people tell me I look like everyone on this earth. I was like, no, like they have someone else.
Same, guys.
I think, yeah, 100%. Just take off the glasses, twins, put on the hijab.
Let's go. We're twins.
Yeah, I think we look alike. So as I was saying, it's those small things that, like, I feel like you could measure or count what you've been doing on. So, yeah. Okay, next question. So, obviously, when starting an organization, and especially starting it, in the early stages, there's a lot of risks with no guaranteed rewards, right? So, how do you go about, how do you lead when you're faced with, challenges and nothing's guaranteed?
I think that's a moment that every leader will encounter. Every founder will feel like, okay, is this going to be successful or not? But I feel like we eventually do it, and we just wait. We can just wait and hope, and try to communicate as much as we can with the audience and motivate them to please, motivate them to join, motivate them to help us with this thing. So of course, when I started, I was not sure what's going to be the impact. Like, are people really going to be interested, or like, are we really going to do, are we really going to grow, are we really going to have events? I was so scared, and I was so insecure about everything. Like, are they going to judge me? Am I capable to do this? Am I am I the right person? Should I am I the right person to lead? Or like, I was really unsure. But I do not know like what would be the rewards or anything, and it was risky, because risky as in the fact, like, maybe, like, nothing will go great, and this will be just like a waste of my time, and like, people will not be interested. So of course there were like many points that I had to take under consideration before starting it. But eventually I did, and people actually got interested, and I got the rewards, like where messages of people, like they really appreciated Healing Arts Qatar, and I was really happy about it. But like right now also, if we host an event, we're not really sure, if we are going to have that many people, if we are going to get the sponsor or not. Everything has a risk factor to it, and everything is, nothing is sure here. But like, we just persevere, and we try to work as hard as we can, and eventually, if we worked enough, like, we will get it. So I feel like it's okay. Like we say, like, whatever happens, it happens for a good reason. Like for us, I feel like that's a belief that I take with me throughout my life. Like, if anything is happening, there's a good reason behind it. So I feel like, okay, if something did not go well, there might be a reason that, there might be a particular reason that it did not go well. So I don't want to get, like, sad or disappointed or something, but I just try to work past it.
Okay, no, I agree with that point of view. I feel like in like people see your losses more than your wins, right? So especially people close to you, because obviously you're not gonna be posting your L's, like, so you gotta focus on the things you do achieve if you want to keep achieving. And like at the beginning, you might fail until you have that first achievement, but I feel like no matter how hard it is, as long as you keep trying, you will succeed. Which sounds corny, which sounds like something out of a movie. I know, guys, but you know, you don't believe it until it happens. So you gotta keep trying, and it will. It might take you 5 years. I'm not gonna tell you it will happen as fast as everyone else. You know what I'm saying? But if you stick to it, it will happen. So remember that.
Lock in.
Yes, lock in. Heavy on that. Okay, now, if you could go to your future self and ask her about some advice, what would you ask her about?
If I could talk to my future self, first of all, I would be so happy. I would be like, congratulations, you made it, and you're like, I would be so proud of myself, and I would definitely ask, how did I do? Like, did I get into this university? Did I make my
Dream
parents?
university.
I mean, I want to go to US, but I feel like the situation is not good right now. So I think somewhere in Europe, probably like ETH Zurich. It's like a university in Switzerland, or like the top UK universities. I am capable. I'm like confident in myself, but of course I need to work for it,
Yeah.
and I'm doing that. Hopefully I get in. Like, that's my like dream. If I do it, I'm gonna be so happy. So I'm definitely gonna ask, did I get in? And I'm gonna ask, how is Healing Arts Qatar doing? How did you manage to get past all your insecurities, your flaws? Did you work past it? I would also like to ask, like, are you happy? Because I don't know if I will be after like 20 years or not. I just want to make sure that right now, as well as like in future, I'm happy and I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. Like, I'm proud of what I am, and I would just be immensely grateful to do that. Like, talk to my future self. That'd be so cool. So yeah.
Okay. So if like I think I brought this up in one of my previous episodes about talking to your future past self, everything like that. It's like often people would want confirmation about something, like getting a yes or a no. So if you could not ask that, I want like about you yourself. Like, is there something in you that, like, I don't know, you want to change, and you want to see if you've changed or not in this certain thing?
Yeah, definitely. Like, have I been more calm? Like, have I been able to control myself? Have I maybe, like, learned to be more kinder, or maybe grown personally. Have I been able to be more like, not shy, because I'm kind of shy to talk to people. Like, I cannot, like, people think that I'm trying to be rude or something, but I feel really, really insecure and shy to talk, like, the first, like, I cannot reach out first. I feel like if I do that, they're going to just look down at me, and like, they're not going to respond, and that really, really makes me like, why did I do that, why did I reach out? So I just don't reach out to anyone, like, unless it's like people who are like really close to me. And like that also, very occasionally, like my parents and my best friend, those are the only guys those are the only people who I will reach out to first. Otherwise, I'll be like so shy. So maybe have I grown out of that feeling? Maybe I'm more frank, maybe I'm more friendly, maybe I'm not that shy anymore. And have I been more active, because I tend to crash out a lot, and when I crash out for a week or something. But when I get in the mode, I'm like, I won't stop. So maybe have I grown past it? Like, I have established a good schedule, more healthy towards myself and towards my body as well, eating good, because junk food is like my love life. So yeah, I think that's all. Like, as a person, I hope to grow, like, after 20 years. Let's see.
No, I agree, and especially the, like, let's say, balance in life part, because from what I understand, you either give 100 or you
Yeah.
give just crash out. Like, there's no in between.
100%.
Yeah, and it's like really hard to find a place in between, because like I honestly relate to this. It's like either like you're in the zone, there's nothing stopping you, and it's hard to get there. So it's like I want to go there, but I don't want to start not fully. So it's like it's hard. So I do agree. I would want to like find some balance, and yeah, no, I do agree. So obviously there are lots of aspiring leaders. Aspiring. I'm so funny. We're close to aspire. Anyway, um, so to people who are, not sure about beginning, not sure where to start, what advice would you give them to begin becoming leaders, starting their own organization, anything like that?
I think in Qatar we have so many ambitious people, and like we have so many organizations coming up. So I feel like in order to start, like if you feel like stuck, of course that's a valid feeling. That's what everyone feels. But like, I would suggest, maybe try talking to someone who knows, or just try sitting and working through it. Like, maybe make a full plan and try to work through the problems that you have. I mean, like, we can, like, of course, like, human brains are much much smarter than computers, so don't chat GPT it. I mean, definitely you can, but like, try to sort it out. Sort it out. It will work. Like, eventually, this is. I mean, starting is not the main problem. The problem is, maintaining it. Like, you can start it, but then you can leave it. Like, you just let it go. But the main thing is that you need to maintain it. So once you start, I think if you are fully ambitious, and if you have this sort of like dream, if you feel like, I really want to do this, the passion will automatically come, and you'll be like, I want to start it. I'll start it. Like, I'm gonna say a cuss. So yeah, no, guys, kindness. So like they'll just sit, so they'll just sort through the problems and start it. Like, it's okay. Like, if you get stuck, it's part of life. You'll learn the mistakes. Like, even if you do a mistake, eventually you'll learn pass through it, and like, you'll go past it. Like, you can look back to something after on, like, later on, like, you will learn a lesson, and you will not repeat it next time. So I feel like it's a good thing. And if you feel stuck, I just think that sit and sort it out. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Don't take this as an excuse or something that I'm stuck so I won't start it, because that's a you problem. Like if there's a problem, guys, I'm gonna be blunt, because like people are like, I can't start it because I don't understand it. Then work for it. Like yeah.
I
If
love the way you think.
yeah, because like if someone's stopping you, if your mom is not allowing, that's a separate thing. Like okay, that's not under your control. But like if you're stopping yourself, that's pretty like dumb. Like I don't know. I'm not yeah. But it's just my opinion, because I feel like if you have something under control, you can work for it. Like you can, you know start doing it. Like don't make an excuse. That's what I would say. Like but if you're stuck, get help, or try to make it work. And if you cannot do it, like but you have that passion, you start it nevertheless. Eventually it will get sorted, trust me. Like everything gets better at a point. Like I've learned this. Like maybe at one point I was so done, like I was like I want to give up, but like the next few months later, I'm like so happy that I didn't give up, because eventually everything gets better. Like this is life, this is part of life. So I'm not gonna be too motivational or like giving life lessons over here, but like this is true. Like it has happened with me, and if you do it, you'll also encounter the same thing. Yeah.
Guys, I'm loving her opinions. Like, I wouldn't want anyone to tell you, like, start it and face challenges but overcome. No, like, we want to be blank, we want to be, like, honest with you. Um, I'd say things we've experienced. If you're dealing with something, just get over it. Try to fix it. Like, yes, take a break. We're not telling you to overwork yourself or anything like that, but face the problems you're faced with. And another point I really agree with that you said the hard part is like maintaining, not starting, and I agree with that so much. Like, to start, all you need is just a small push from anyone. To maintain it, you need hard work over such a long period of time, and like genuine hard work. And obviously you're gonna get better and better, you don't get worse. So imagine yourself, months, years doing the same thing, getting better, better, better. That's the hard part. So lock in. Okay. Yeah. Now, before we end this episode, are there any final words of advice or anything at all you want to tell people watching?
I would like to say that please don't take me as an inspiration or something. I don't want people to really be following what I said. Like have your own opinions, do what you want. Like I don't want to be like cancelled or something for what I said. And I just want to say, like everyone has their will. We have minds. Let's use it, and like let's not force someone else's opinion on ourselves. Let's work together. Like we can work past it, and we can work together, and we can make sure that everything goes fine. And like we have so much help around us. Let's utilize that, and let's just be kind to each other, and make sure that we should look, whenever we do something, we should think about what we're doing and how it will impact others. Like saying something, make sure that you say that after thinking about what that person will feel like, because thinking from a second perspective, you will really make better decisions. Because you'll, if you were in that if you try to experience yourself in that shoe, you'll be like, okay, I should not have done that. So yeah, I think before you do. That's the main thing. And yeah, overall, let's all be happy and kind, and just work hard.
Yeah. And I also want to second the thing she said about not like following exactly what she said. Like obviously, and I disagree with not taking you as an inspiration. Like I do think you should take it as I am taking you as an inspiration. Like the things you're doing are great. But what you shouldn't do is go and do exactly what you're doing if you want to succeed yourself. Like this is your own personal journey, your own personal life. She didn't follow someone to get where she is. I didn't follow someone, and no one followed anyone. Do you look up to them? Do you try to achieve things as having someone as your inspiration? Like, oh, they could achieve this, so I think I can achieve something too. Do you follow each step? No. This is not a skincare routine. You don't you don't follow the steps. You do your own thing, because this is your own life, your own journey, and we wish you the best in it. Bye.
Bye.